Starting us off in the lighthouse for this new episode. We got a few people we could talk to. One being our boy Lucanus and Ash, as well as Emmerich. So let's go talk to our boy up there, Lucanus first. Also, Davrin's out here. Darvin.
Too much sky. That's what it
Davrin.
even is.
Yeah. I have zero idea what that is. Alright, let's see what bro wants to talk about.
Well, it's all as you left it.
Close enough. I think the caretaker's been tidying up. Rook, now's not the best time to chat. Let's talk later.
Later then.
Damn, okay. My bad, I guess. My bad, bro. What was that? Food inventory. On the page of note is Bellaras. Things we have from Solus. Lots of salted meat, not sure what kind. Not challah. Large quantities of raisins, surprisingly untouched. Several jars of honey. From us, fresh meat, all. Several varieties of cheese, Nev, nice. Flour, me, salt, me, fresh rolled noodles, Harding. Some kind of paste made out of peppers and oil, Harding. You know what that is. Casks of fresh wine, all of us. Large tub of coffee beans, all. Small jars of very expensive coffee beans, Lucanus. Breaded sticks of cheese, Tash, nice. Animal biscuits, Davrin. Fresh bananas, Emmerich. Fresh bread and tub of butter, me. Things we need, fresh milk, any. Apples, ask Emmerich. More cooking oil. Chocolate for Rook. I guess I like chocolate. Or I guess, like, you know, things I'm a get, I guess. Wine for book club. Okay. Also, I got a missive. Let's see what the missive is. It's stand together. Rook. I must thank you for again for helping me. Killian, the Shadow Dragon Healer, says I'm well mended. We've worked together to map routes through blighted parts of the catacombs. A few more Wardens have arrived as well. Between the Grey Wardens and the Shadow Dragons, we'll clear these tunnels of Darkspawn. We're in this together. All over Thetis. Wherever the fight takes you next, I believe you and your friends will find a way through. This blight, or blights, will be stopped. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Tash, because she's, like, right in front of us. Actually, no, let's see what they're talking about in here, because Bellara and Nev are in here. Yo, what's good?
I can't believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
My
It
fault.
did. Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats. Anyway, you and Rook had me worried, but it ended happy.
And when you don't read the sequels, those endings stick.
There's
bro.
a sequel? Have you read it?
No, but trust me. Tragedy sells in Marathas. More story?
Damn.
Better chance things go sideways.
Probably wants to read it anyways. Scribbled note. There's a whisper in this wall. I've got my eye on it. Okay. Damn, look at all the fucking wisps around here, bro. Sheesh. Even got one in the... Wait, no, that's not one in there. It's like the fucking... I was gonna say that's a tesseract, but it's not square, so... Alright, leaving. Now let's talk to Tash. She got a side mission for me for whenever I do that shit. Probably in another video. Like, we just got done a lot, so probably not for a while. Unless I do
Usually have to
miss
dodge
it.
traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good
Sell
deal.
any bit. Okay.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep. For gold and glory.
Okay.
The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
No sticky fingers, you know. Have fun. No stealing, okay?
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
As a crow, I'm not the moral authority here, but if some lords don't think like you...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage.
Okay.
Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what
Nice.
my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
Glad to get to know you, I guess.
We should do this again. Grab a drink. Share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright.
Okay.
Just let me know when.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Fire on the sands. Alright. Wait, it's Emmerich, right? Yeah, it was Emmerich, okay. Manfred! I remembered his name. It's Manfred.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
Damn.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance, how would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
How smart is he anyways?
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity
Oh.
are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions.
Nice.
With guidance, of course.
Where'd his body come from?
Where or who'd you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend.
Okay.
And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day.
Donations.
He's been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
I see. Tell me Manfred's trained. Nah, Manfred's dope. Does he understand hello?
If I say, good to meet you, will he get that?
Manfred's alert to the sentiment, certainly. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity.
Okay.
It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
I want to believe it because Manfred's cool.
It's got to bring back a little piece at least.
That's my belief as well. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
Manfred the goat. Manfred the goat, man. What's good, my boy? Sadly, he didn't make the thumbnail for the one that I took the picture for, but hopefully I'll get him as a thumbnail in one of these videos, like, you know, for it makes sense for what I'm doing. Also, I like how that we're like the rooms basically continue, like, you know, to become like what's the word for it, like personalized for like the people in them. I like that. I like that feature. Like, over time, it slowly gets more and more like the person in it. But you know, how it is. I haven't really grown attached to like most of the characters, really. I feel like I've only, you know, gotten to really like fuck with like the first like few, like Nev, Bellara, and Harding are probably like the only ones I'm really like, you know, locked in with. I don't really feel much for the other ones, and if I'm gonna be honest here. Also, Cash wants to talk. Also, I'm still contemplating on if I should go meet contact with the Grey Wardens or meet Morrigan. I'm probably gonna meet Morrigan though, because it sounds more interesting than talking to the fucking Grey Wardens right now.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the Lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Right, chat. That was like 3 sentences. Dick. All right, let's go. Let's go talk to Morrigan. Yeah, Morrigan and the Cobbled Swan. Yeah, let's do that. Because that seems like it's gonna be more interesting than talking to the Wardens right now. Though I might be wrong, but I'm talking to her first. Travel track location. Oh man. What's going on in here? What's going on in this town, bruh? Looted a lot. I really feel like I could probably like come back here and loot like for one episode where I just like do a lot of Docktown, but I mean I want to continue the main story. I don't know how far I'm in for the story, cause like I just keep playing, bro. I just keep playing.
Did you hear? Dog spawn in Dogtown. If I'm not here tomorrow, they probably got me.
Okay. Like I don't know like the percentage wise of how far I'm into the story or not, because I've been really like, you know, hammering the story and going like crazy with just the story, so I'm not really sure.
A dragon. What's happening to this city? I heard some people lost their homes.
Okay.
I wish there was something I could do.
No, you don't. I'm joking.
You just get in the way.
Alright, talk to Morrigan. Let's go. I don't know. I wish it gave me a percentage, but I mean also like I don't at the same time.
Why did Morrigan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
The
Rook,
Inquisitor.
You remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition?
The Inquisitor!
Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you.
Relax. I won't be trying to arrest you like the first Warden.
You heard about that?
Dorian Pavis is an old friend. He filled me in. Indeed. You have had many eyes upon you, Rook.
I bet yours
Morrigan
too.
and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric.
Yeah.
You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
You can count on me. This is on you, okay.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited and about the people depending on you.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to take down a pair of gods. You're not going to be able to do that if you're worried about my approval.
Yeah.
But if you listen to your friends and remember the people you're fighting for, you'll get through this.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact.
Okay.
A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
Yikes.
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
I need an army. I need your connections. I need your spies. Okay. I guess we can ask more. Tell me about the South.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
We think their goal is to prevent the South from rallying to aid any war effort up here. It's working. The armies of the South have their hands full protecting their own cities.
Makes sense.
But some friends and I are doing what we can to rally them together. Again, the South is my problem, not yours.
Hey, I'm just
Rook.
curious.
You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the blight.
How are you here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good.
That's cool.
The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
All right, after all that, what the fuck do I need? I mean, an army would be great, but I don't think that's what we need here. Her connections would be great. Also, her spies would also be great. So, like, I'm already kind of, like, excluding the army portion because, again, I like, at the end of the day, after, like, because, like, I feel like, at the end of the day, at the very end, when we get to the point where we're able to actually kill these guys, it's literally going to be my team and nobody fuck else, bro. Like not to, like, you know, I don't respect anybody else, but, like, I feel like that's how it's going. And so, like, even if we get an army, it's not gonna be enough. But again, I don't think this is, like, one of those, like, crazy decisions. I'm just, like, no, thinking out loud, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm just thinking out loud of, like, how it could go. Like, story-wise, making it so it's just, like, me and my team only. So it's, like, obviously this is also a BioWare classic, bro. BioWare classic in the term. It's like your team, or there's like literally no one else that can stop what's going on, bro. It's like, oh, it's like Shepard and the fucking team of the Normandy, or whatever the fuck team, I think. Like, Shepard and, like, his team with the Joker and all them, Joker, Ashley, blah blah blah, all them are the only ones that can handle the situation at present, bro. It's like that type of situation. So I don't really know what to say here, cause like I guess I can say her connections would be great, because I can technically connect, you know, like, that would be connections to technically both. So I'll probably go connections.
I've been having some trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength.
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She
This
brought
is something else, I
something
guess.
no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found
the waste
it
of
right around the
waste
time
of
Solus's
breath.
ritual failed. When he
Doing
was pulled into the Fade.
all that yapping I just did.
We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way
Solus
far
old as
beyond
fuck,
that
no.
of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I mean, Solus is trapped right now. Solus, I would just say trapped, because I don't think, like, he's helping, but he's only helping because he has nothing, like, he has nothing else to do, right? That's all he's really doing. And, like, I don't trust him, but, like, I don't want to say I don't trust him, but I also don't want to say I do trust him. I'm kind of in the middle where it's like, it's kind of a complicated situation, because, like, I don't really rock with Solus in the terms of the fact that, like, he doesn't give a, like, I mean, I also don't give a fuck, but it's just like, you know, he doesn't really give a fuck in the terms of, like, you know, his actions. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about the, like, what he's doing. Like, he's only doing it just to, like, you know, like, for the greater means or whatever, like, which I understand. It's just that, like, I don't know, it's also the fact that it's like, we've gotten, like, you know, barely any screen time with him, bro, so I'll just say he's trapped. Same
Solus
top.
is trapped in the Fade.
He's
Not
top right
my
selection,
biggest
bro.
concern at the moment.
Solus is trapped in your dreams, and while he cannot match Elganon or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know.
I feel like I definitely said the wrong things in this conversation.
But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think, I hope, it might help you.
Damn, she's not.
We should go, Inquisitor.
She's
the
not, you
armies
know.
in the south need you.
Right.
Oh no.
Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
I don't think she could offer an army anyways. So it's like even if I had, you know, said army, I don't think she can offer one right now at all. So her spies, her spies kind of like, you know, I basically know basically as much as she does. So I don't know. I think I definitely feel like I said, like, you know, for like the conversation's sake, I feel like I said like the wrong things in the conversation. But like I also don't think the other options would have, you know, done anything anyways. And also I don't think, you know, I wasn't asking for her political strength. That's what I was asking for, her connections in the thing, because that can also be like, you know, connections to the south, connection to... I'm not asking for her political fucking sway. I hate that the game just doesn't say it properly. Like what the fuck? I don't know. I hate the like, you know, conversing in this game sometimes, because it's half of the times it doesn't fucking work. So I need to go here, right? No, this is different. Okay. I don't know, because like half of the time it's like not exactly what you're trying to fucking say, and it's like the option in question that like it's telling you to you know, choose, or like that's showing you like the option, it's like it's just not right. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like I don't know, it's kind of fucking ridiculous that like BioWare keeps doing that shit. You know, I like BioWare. It's just like I hate sometimes like the BioWare conversing, because it's just like I'm not saying what they're fucking selecting, bro. What I'm selecting, I'm not saying that. I hate it, bro.
Rook, welcome to the Hossberg Wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
foreboding?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hossberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
See. This is really sad. This is really bad. I knew that would happen. It's good that you're here. This is only the beginning. I'll just say it's good that you're here.
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say Warden sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Wardens initiating... Wait. Initiation. Okay, Warden's initiation. I don't want to talk about their initiation. I'm used to bad situations.
Okay, this all sounds awful. And we're standing in the middle of it. Which is normal for me.
For us too.
So what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendale. I need more samples.
Alright, what else? You two research Blight?
So you two study the Blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far for Morlaix? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Thought we could work together.
I'll see what I can do. This place is lucky to have you.
Trying to make us like you?
Is it working?
I'm not complaining. I'll give you something to contain the Blight. Oh, and watch for Darkspawn.
Of course.
Can't sing our praises if you're dead.
Good point. See you soon.
Yep. Alright, so we gotta go, like, collect samples from the Darkspawn to prove that the Darkspawn is changing, even though, you know, it's just because, you know, old white guy doesn't want to understand this is literally, I just realized the old white guy doesn't want to, understand change, or, I keep saying, hold on. The old white guy doesn't want to accept the fact that everything is changing. Okay, that one was on purpose, but okay. It's kind of like now to my, I just said it again, but to my reference, Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire, I think, or I think it was like the Order of Phoenix. I don't really know. It was the one. It was after Voldemort came back, and the Minister of Magic was like, "He's not back. What the fuck are you talking about? Nuh-uh. It was so fucking hilarious. But okay, let's go destroy some fucking blight boils, bro, and hopefully not get any on us. Let's go. How many heals do I got? 4? Okay. Let's try not to fucking die this time. Also, let's check the merchant out.
Yeah?
What you got for me? A lot of stuff for Davrin. Warden's key. Resistance resistant duration. Okay. A lot of some gold. A pickaxe. Its appearance, okay. Huh. You got a grand total of nothing for me, bro. Nothing.
You here to help?
Maybe. First off, I gotta explore just a tad bit new area, and after all, I gotta explore. Actually, first let me get the fast travel thing. Okay. All right, I got it. We're in Lavendale. How's it looking? Big blight, big blight. Damn. Anyways, I'm just a little bit of exploring, okay? Just a little bit.
All right, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
Okay, so this is just like a faster way over here. And a fast travel point, okay. Yeah, it's just like a way over here. Okay, I see. Huh. Okay. Damn it, I missed. Alright, guessing there's not really much to explore then. Or at least where I was anyways. Guess I'll collect the side quest for the side quest special. You know, maybe
You've
depending
been
on
to
how
the
much I do in this
farmlands.
one.
There's a family. Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They
Okay.
spoke of the Blight. The Blight. Before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Depending on how much I do, I might do another side quest special, even though like I did a lot already. So, just wanna, you know, do it. I just want to make sure. I had to check a Discord notification, by the way. All right, what's over here? Nothing nice, it looks like. Sheltered glade. Things in the water. There's things in the water. Okay. I guess I'm not in the area to do. Oh wait, no, it's right there. Okay, got the ladder right there. Hopefully that gives me access to that. All right. I'm assuming it's some kind of puzzle that I'm just gonna fucking brute force. And hopefully it works. Huh. Maybe this? No. Dude, I'm just guessing at this point. I'm just like... I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing in this one. Huh. Okay. Maybe there's some sort of note somewhere. Reinforced binding? No. Nothing. I don't care. Mine's better. Mine's better. There gotta be some sort of thing to tell me what the fuck they want. And there's no way up here? Oh, I guess I gotta climb. You're right. Travelers in the glade. More reading. With the final stab, the monster fell. The travelers breathed a sigh of relief. As frightening as the night had been, there was hope they'd see the morning. The moon of pain. As the torchlight fell on Aren's body, the travelers tried not to gasp at the blood. His sister, Elk, knelt beside him. "Don't cry," he said. "We're almost..." She started, but he shook his head. They had traveled far to visit the most beautiful chantry. Yeah, chantry, I'm going with that. In the Etterfells, and swear themselves in service of the most holy Androst. But the capital was still many days away. A trend was fading. "I want to hear them singing the chant of light," he said. "I wish." Elk took a breath, then began to sing. It wasn't the chant. She did not yet know the words, but a song their mother had sung when they were children, a song about faith and love, a song sung with a devoted heart. One by one, the other travelers joined in. Lights emerged from the darkness, spirits of hope. Though their eyes widened, the travelers kept singing. The spirits gathered around our end. One knelt beside Elk. Elky, probably, but I don't care. Arend and Elk both saw the next morning and many mornings to come, though they would come to learn the chant their mother's song was ever in their hearts. And in a glade near Levendel, they say the flowers open just before sunrise, knowing tomorrow will come. Local story, transcribed by Warden Antoine in Notes of the Hosberg Wetlands. Okay, that was pretty, you know, cool, I guess. Bro, I want my fucking chest over there, bro. Alright, can't access this yet. Looks like I gotta do it from the other side, though. Huh. Huh. I'm trying to think how this one would work. Nasty ass fucking sounds, bro. Ew. It's like that one thing is still here, but it doesn't realize that it's not here anymore. Man, I have no idea. Something over here? No. Man, I'm just guessing at this point. Wait, maybe facing the lanterns, I guess? Like that's... Yeah, that one's lit up. Okay. That one hasn't lit up, though. That one lit up. Okay. I feel like I had this rotation before. But, you know, I might have not. I might have not. All that for... nothing. For an upgrade for a character I don't barely use, bro. That's great. All right. At least I got it though, so I don't have to come back here and do it again. Yeah. How this map looking? Let me see the layout of the map real quick. Okay, so that's where I'm going. There's more stuff up there. That's like more of like the... like just that side of it that I don't really care to explore right now. Yawn. Let's see. A gator? Okay. Alright, side quest, what's up?
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion.
Okay.
There's more out there than Blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared. Could the Blight awaken a curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
Alright.
Wouldn't be surprised if damage from the Blight stirred something up.
Grab the treasure, break whatever curse is on it. Done.
Okay.
He came through so fast.
Okay. Money.
I know what I should have grabbed.
You did what you could.
Alright, let's go and destroy these shits.
There. That's our Blight boil. Got a sample. Guessing they'll need more than one.
Alright.
I'd love to say we can move with less evidence. I shouldn't, but I'd love to.
Fine.
Oh, there's some behind us. Okay. Get fucked. Okay, nothing over here, I guess. Fucking goop. Just a full of nasty shit around here, bruh. Another
Got
sample?
the sample.
Lovely.
Nasty ass creatures, bruh. Okay, there's stuff over there. I mean, I can hear them over there, in fact. Oh, they're coming my way already. Okay.
Dog spawn. Everyone ready?
I don't want to break that one yet because that's definitely going to be, you know, something.
Everyone all right?
Close enough.
I just don't want to break the big one because I know that there's some fucking monsters, but yeah, level 30 on it. No fucking wonder, bro. Yeah, good thing I didn't break that because, yeah, bro would have fucking killed me.
Got it.
First at Demeter's Crossing, now here, and the gods are just getting started.
I mean, I kind of want to try fighting bro in here. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it, though. I'm gonna save it.
Eyes open.
Get that one. Oh, that goes over there. Okay, never mind. I gotta go around. Alright, what's up here for me? Something. Ooh, a chest. Sick. No. No. What is that? Oh, faded touched ore. I hear him over this way, so we might as well go this way. Right over there, yeah.
This was farmland.
And houses. People used to live here.
Yep. That's how it be.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Nice.
Gotta get it unstuck though. And there's a chest in the area too, so that would be good to acquire. I'm just trying to, like, you know, delete some of these because it's just like I can't. It's hard to get to some of these. Actually, though. Like right now, I'm just trying to delete them. Get them out of here and shit. Yeah, I hear you over there, bro. I get it. I need to get up there to do that one, but I have no angle from here. And obviously there's whatever the fuck's over here. Oh, okay, so this one.
We've got company.
Yeah, over there, relax. we go. I'm gonna fight you, bro. Stay over there. Memento, though, I'll take it. Alright, this is what I had to do. Okay, good. Unlocks the ballista. Sick. I'm gonna do that. Okay, sample. Sick. Takes out the wall, of course.
An ogre.
Hey, messing with the blight boils made it mad.
We need to stop him.
All time. God damn, okay, we killing this one slightly faster.
It's down.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Got that, nigga.
And another one.
Seems like enough to me.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evgar and Antoine.
What am I doing up here? No idea, but we don't have to go back yet. Oh, what can I use this for right here? I guess this is for later. Gotta get my chest in here though. Hell yeah. Okay, no. Let's explore just a little bit more. A little bit more. I'm aware we're going back in the way of
Light gummed up the entrance.
Thing.
I think we can cut through.
Oh yeah, right there. But hold on a second. What's over here? Yeah. I could have just walked up here, okay. Yep, break the lock. Is there anything else up there? I didn't really see. Well, guess I'm missing it. Aha. Read. Meeting a friend out by the well. Knocked upstairs, but mom said she'd still not feel well, or she's still not feeling well. I'll be home by supper. If I beat you back from the fields, I'll get started.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
Oh.
They might have left more behind.
Oh, this is like the side quest shit. Nah. I'll open it up, but I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. Now it's could just go back to, you know, the main quest. Yeah, the main quest. Anything over here? Stuff, okay. That's what we like to see. More stuff. Nice. Anything up over here? Before I break that, because I know what it's gonna do, so. Or, okay. All right. Done did it. Oh, something over there. Memento. Most likely. Yup. I just be finding these, bro, and I don't. I just be finding them, bro. That's all it is. All right, buddies. Buddies. Okay. All right, pals. I should be whispering.
Antoine. Antoine.
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads.
Damn.
Chasing Rook's lies.
First Warden...
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
Till I get through to you. I'm just gonna lay it on, you know, fucking thick that, like, I'm not backing off,
Until
bro.
you listen, I'll be here.
Not helping. Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. He's telling the truth. The blight has changed, and that changes everything.
It changes nothing.
You're such a fucking...
Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine.
Okay.
But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
You won't listen, will you?
Why listen to the experts? You've clearly got this handled.
That's enough from you. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus.
You're
Wardens
so annoying,
Evka and
bro.
Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
Jesus Christ, this dude's so fucking goofy, man.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
We talks with him go well at all?
Are talks with him ever pleasant?
We talked about the rain once. It was neutral.
Okay.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans,
all right,
you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgarnon had their glorious new army.
Yeah.
The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
And where is it, bro? I don't know what that fucking city is or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. All right. Something wrong. Antoine and Evka tried to convince the first warden that the blight was changed and the gods were responsible, but he refused to listen. It wasn't the outcome they wanted, but they aren't giving up here or giving up there. Though ordered back to Weishaupt, Antoine and Evka promised to keep investigating the blight and send a word if they learned anything new or more. Man,
we should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
He finally agrees to meet for a report, then he all but calls you a liar.
I think you were included in that.
You need to head back to Weishaupt.
Soon. We can risk a small delay before we're missed.
We'll continue helping here for a while, and help you on the way if we can.
All right. Now let's go back to the lighthouse, because we got to check in with the team. Oh, man. Go back to the lighthouse. We started the episode in the lighthouse. We're going back to the lighthouse. I'm assuming we're about to, you know, have a very, you know, this is going to be like the, I'm not going to say it's like the last part in the game, but like, I'm going to assume it's like, I'm getting closer to the part where it's like, this is like the final thing or whatever, right? And, you make sure you do everything, which, you know, if that does happen, oh. A change on the wind. A change on the wind. Holy shit. All right, yeah, let's talk. I don't know how much this is gonna affect like what I can do afterwards. So I'm just going with the
just
wind.
Got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the first Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Yeah.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move.
Yep.
Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
Damn. We need to warn them. How far out? Yeah, let's talk about that.
How long do we have?
A day, a week? Darkspawn are charging through the deep roads. Makes it hard to get an accurate idea of where they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus. See if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
All right. Yeah, I feel like we're slowly reaching the end. I'm not gonna say like we are, but I have a feeling, you know. I have a funny feeling. A funny feeling. A missive. Message from the front. The fight for the south. Rook, though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. I wonder why she's fucking, you know, backing me up so hard. I wonder why Morrigan, anyways, is backing me so hard. She's always had a knack for spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, even if they don't know it yet. Oh, I see, I guess. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I sent grim tidings. The echoes of Solus's ritual and the escape of the gods ring across the south, and the smell of war is heavy in the air in Orlais. I remember how they pronounce that, Orlais, because it's not the S is silent. A splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces and Orlais. There we go. And the border keeps of Ferelden and Tom Corsairs harass shipping out of Ostwick, and in the far southern wilds, blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar, but I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for your for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods in the north, and I'll make sure the south handles itself. And when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First round's on me. Yours, the Inquisitor. Okay. All right. What is this? You regret. Oh, this. I completely forgot about doing this part. Okay. We're doing it now, so I mean, I can't really stop it.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win. and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
The Dreadwolf. Okay.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods. Well, mine and Davrin's.
It was kind of a bit of a letdown.
Given what we've seen them do, I was expecting someone to do something epic.
Right? It was so mundane. Nothing grand or cosmic. No setting fire to the sun. It was just talking. Politics. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
Yeah.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
No wonder he's angry.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him?
Oh, Nev disapproves.
Mythal's
Fuck.
lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elganon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world.
Yeah.
Elganon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regret. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
For now.
Right. But the Dreadwolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out.
Fucking Loki.
Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Damn it. Conversation. Nev disapproves. Whack. Alright. I'm gonna talk to... Wait, no. Go up here. Talk to Solus. I want to do that conversation again, but I mean... I stand on it. I won't change it. I won't change it now. Wait. Hold up. Before I do this, anyone want to yap? Anyone want to yap to me? Damn, Nevin, her yapping in there. I guess I'll go talk to Bellara before I talk to all these people. I should just go talk to them, see what... Get their side quests, you know? And then not do them. You know the vibes. What's good, Emric?
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
Alright, another like 4 sentences. 3. Where's Manfred? Where's our boy at? Hello? Manfred? 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 No way he's gone, right? Nah, our boy Manfred. Bro. Ain't no way Manfred gone like that, man. I'm just gonna go, you know, continue the yap with all these people, see what they on about. Oh, there go Manfred right there. Woo! I thought bro was gone. I was like, no, not Manfred, not our boy. So he's out here. All right, good. Just making sure bro is all good. All right, Bellara was good.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
Okay.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Okay.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did, sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Weak-minded.
Also
Damn.
that. It's kind of mean.
I mean, insult it back.
Just insult it right back. Assuming you know how to insult a spirit.
I've never thought about it. How would you do that? Emmerich might know. That is an idea.
Yeah.
Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess.
Yeah.
They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Condescending, it seems.
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so
Yeah.
let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan. A steward of her glory.
Damn.
Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth.
Okay.
Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
I cannot say.
Yep. Fuck.
Good point. It came later.
Well, Forgotten One.
What or who is a Forgotten One?
The bad gods, or so we were taught, told never to speak their names.
Damn.
Elgranon, Gillenane, they were the
Voldemort.
good ones that you could pray to. But now we know the truth about the Evanuris. So we don't know for sure what the Forgotten Ones were, I mean. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Well, ask about the Evanuris, I guess. Oh, do it.
Archive, tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable.
Yikes.
Their war is unending, but Anaris will prevail.
Archive, tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon
Yikes.
pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Damn, everybody, damn, just dunking on him. Do what you need to.
You have a chance to learn more about your people. Go for it. Just be careful. And try not to break anything.
Right. Thanks, Rook.
All thanks must be given to Anaris.
And shut up,
For
bro.
he will cast down the oppressive Evanuris and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
All right. At least you got the bro to show up. All right. Now it's Harding, right? Yeah, Harding. Davrin wants to talk too, but I mean, I guess we'll do that now. haven't done like jack shit with him, to be honest.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Dream big.
Keep dreaming. It's good to have goals in life.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. They've always been these legendary warriors living apart from the world.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
How so?
Weishaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
Who are the wrong sort?
And just how wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
Sounds fun. Right up to the murdering.
At least now they're murdering Darkspawn.
Yeah.
I heard about Weishaupt.
Weishaupt.
Never been there.
It's a giant fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Huh. Fun bunch you hang out with.
The wrong sort have their charm.
I see. So why is bro mad at me, bro?
Your first
Why is he so
warden
mad
always
anyways?
Been, well,
a stubborn bastard?
One way of putting it.
He means well in his own way. He's old-fashioned. Tradition is everything.
Yeah.
Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
He'll have to. Elganon and Gillenane won't play by his rules.
If he even believes in them. The man doesn't have much imagination. Even the right sort can be the wrong sort.
You're not like that. I'd prefer prison, to be honest.
I'd rather take my chances in prison.
It's not all bad.
When does it get good?
When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger. Then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay. Now I get it.
Best part is the Warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past. But after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
I hope it lasts. Everyone deserves that. Criminals are criminals. I hope it lasts.
But do people really change deep down? Do they return to their old ways?
Maybe. We need a bit of both. When the storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sort to put the world right.
Kinda like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
I don't know. Manfred the Warden. Has a ring to it.
How about we quit while we're ahead? See you around.
Okay. Yeah, nice talk. Alright. Now let's talk to Harding, and then we can go talk to Solus. Bet. So Harding's gonna give me a side quest that I'll think about doing. And yeah.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
Orzammar has requested I stop harassing their citizens with my talk of dwarven magic.
Should have done more than talk. Well, should have done more than talk. I'll just joke about it.
Wish we had time to head down there and show them what you can do.
I don't think that would have helped.
Think how satisfying it would be.
Yeah. What's satisfying about being thrown in a Deep Roads prison? Orzammar takes its heritage very seriously.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Are you suggesting Kal Sharok?
Yes.
The lost capital of the dwarves, that
Kal Sharok.
Exactly. Its people survived in isolation, apart from the rest of us. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're closer to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
Let's talk about that, because I don't care about...
I think it's wise to
Orzammar.
contact the Kalsharok dwarves.
What do you mean?
I heard that they're different. Tainted, somehow. That when the Tig was abandoned to the Darkspawn, its people did things to survive.
I've heard the same. I hope you don't think we should avoid them because they're not like us.
They're still our kin, I guess.
Of course not. They're our kin. And it's been thousands of years.
Exactly.
Oh. Looking at my phone, I thought they were talking longer.
How do we get in touch with these Kalsharok dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts.
Yeah?
I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Okay. We're not doing that for a while. It's funny because, like, I still haven't had it done her, like, last quest. No, I did do her last quest. It just took a while to do that. All right. So let's talk, and then we'll probably end the episode. Probably, like, unless some, like, crazy shit unfolds, and I'll keep going. So, you know how it is. You know how it be. Alright, Solus. Let's fucking talk to you. Alright. What's you gonna say this time?
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the Blighted Dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
Some of them fucking do. Some of them do. I mean, I don't think that's... I'll just hit him with the some of them do. Or their leader is an idiot. I'll hit him with that, yeah.
No. The First Warden still refuses to listen.
As I feared.
I tried diplomacy, I tried being firm. Nothing worked.
When I asked you why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said you were no stranger to fighting stronger opponents. That sufficed for me. But the Grey Wardens fight Darkspawn and Archdemons, foes no one else can stand against.
Yeah.
They see themselves as the best prepared for this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
Keep talking to the Wardens. It's about the First Wardens. Let the Wardens try. What the fuck is he gonna say it when I say it's about the First Warden? What the fuck is he gonna... I wish some of these options were better. I'm not gonna lie. I wish some of these options were better. Though, I mean, I wish a lot of the fucking BioWare games options, like dialogue options, were better. I wish they fucking said what they said, too, you know. Let the Wardens try. Keep talking to the Wardens. I'm curious on what the fuck this means, so I'm gonna hit it.
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the First Warden.
Or remove him.
True.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the Wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanuris once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon? One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the First Warden.
If not that, then what?
Keep talking to the Wardens. Let the Wardens try. I guess whatever is necessary, right? I can keep talking to them, but that don't mean fucking, like, that don't mean they'll fucking... I don't know, man. I know this is probably not a crazy fucking, you know, big decision, you know, but it's just more like, what would I say? Cause it's just like, this is such a goofy ass, like, situation. Cause like, keep talking, like, if I keep talking to him, it's not gonna change nothing until I literally see it firsthand. And if, like, I say let the Wardens try, like, let the Wardens try would be like, oh, basically, like, oh, they're just gonna have to go fucking die and like, you know, see it happen, bro. And I guess whatever necessary is probably what I'd say, but I mean, I don't want to sound like him, bro. Solus is literally, I don't, like, cause, like, Solus is basically that answer, bro. Or let the no, he do something else. I don't fucking know, man, what I'd say to this. Because all these options are nothing I would say. I know it's not, like, again, like, I know people will probably be like, yo, why are you fucking hesitating so much? It's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of what I would do in this situation, bro. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, like, you know, make this shit, you know, as, you know, fucking, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, involve myself to the point, like, I'm just trying to involve myself in the game, because it's like, I'm not gonna, you know, take the fact that, like, you know, y'all niggas don't like the game, or some people doesn't like the game, as, like, my opinion on the game. So I'm just trying to get involved with the game, trying to figure out what the fuck I would do. Obviously, this is my first playthrough, so, like, most people just do what the fuck they think they would do in these, like, choice games like this. Let the Wardens try.
I can't force the first Warden to listen. I have to let the Wardens try it their way.
And how many Wardens will die before the first Warden realizes his mistake?
I've done everything I can to reason with him.
I once warned an elven village that Gillenane was coming and they were in danger. They would not listen.
Yeah, this is that sounded like him,
I had to watch
bro.
as their bodies twisted, as their shrieks turned into the grunting of animals. Their eyes were the worst part. They were still aware. They knew what had been done to them. I gained little peace from knowing that I had tried to warn them. Is that what you hoped for?
No. I have to find a way to get through to them.
Then what will you do?
It's really looking like I'm gonna hit the whatever is necessary line, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna say keep talking to him, and he's just like, oh, what is talking to him done for you so far, bro? It's like, yeah, you know. So it's gonna be something like that. But I'll drag it out. Fuck it, I'll drag it out. I don't care.
All I can really do is keep trying to get through to them.
Have you ever ridden home in a wagon and felt the streets go from paved to dirt beneath the wheels? The horse is slow, and everything grows quiet as you're near home. What do you call that feeling?
I don't really have a word for it.
No, you do not. Elganon destroyed that emotion. He burned it from the mind of every living being. There were spirits of that feeling, just as there are spirits of joy or fear or despair. I begged them to fight.
What happened to them?
They waited too long. Without the emotion in this world to focus on, they faded until nothing remained. When you grow quiet, it is a part of your soul reaching for a feeling and finding emptiness. Because I failed.
I understand. I'm not going to fail.
How? What will you do?
Yep, it's really making me turn into Solus, you know, and like where I'll do anything that I need to do this, bro. It's like it's so goofy. It's so goofy. Sure.
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now.
So
you have
goofy,
answered my
bro.
question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanuris.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanuris as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanuris until their dragon thrall is slain.
Great. What am I missing? Actually, no, it's... How did Teventer gods talk? Tell me of their dragons.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganon is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Mythal not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
That will be his downfall. Wow, you hate him. He sounds awful. I'll just hit the... I don't even know what to say here. Because again, these fucking choices are stupid. I'll just joke. Fuck it, I'll just joke.
Damn. Tell me what you really think of the guy.
He is cruelty and arrogance personified. All of the Evanuris were flawed, but he made all of them worse. By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrul, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris.
I see.
She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
Well, I guess I'll hit the... What am I missing?
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
It's really trying to... Like, the game is definitely trying to turn me into being like Solus, bro. And the, like, you know, I have to do it by any means necessary type shit, bro. It's really doing that. It's really fucking doing that, man. Like, oh my god, bro. It's really doing it, bro. Okay. Next episode we'll be checking out the siege at Weishaupt. That's really all I gotta say. I've dropped my opinions so far. I'll most likely do a review on this game after I finish it. Of just like, you know, a person who's barely played the fucking games or basically hasn't played any of the games, because I played like maybe like an hour or so of Inquisition and that was it. Because I do own it. I have it on my PlayStation. But yeah, I'll do a review of it. I wonder how that's gonna be, how I feel after the game, because right now, as of what episode is this? Like 10, maybe 9 or 10. I'm all right on it, I guess. You know, it's okay. But we'll see how I am at the end of the game. Later.